my name is Joshua Spiegel, and I'm joined by Joseph Mahoney. He's a sophomore at Park Ridge High School, and he recently finished second in his high school bowling tournament as he exceeds in the sport of bowling. Thank you for joining me, Joe.
Thank you.
So I want to know, what age did you start bowling? When was the time?
I would say around 7, maybe 8 years old. Yeah, it was in and around there. And there was, how I got into it was, there was a kind of like a, I don't know really how to describe it, like a league or something, it's like a special needs league in my town called Peak Pins, and it's run by a very, very nice woman, Stacy Laxer. And if it wasn't for her getting me into bowling, I don't think I would be bowling.
Wow.
So it was all started because of that program.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Thanks to Stacy. What's your favorite thing about the sport of bowling? Do you have a specific thing about it that you like?
When you first go on your first shot, you always have a chance to bowl a perfect game. That's how I look at it. Every new game could be another 300. I don't want to look like that too far ahead, but there's always that chance, and I always like that feeling and that competitiveness and the aspect of that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any 300s? And if not, what's your high game?
I have 3 300s. They are not sanctioned though, unfortunately, but hopefully I will get one in league and high school.
Oh, so that's your goal, league and high school.
Yes.
That's
yes.
awesome. And so I understand that you have a nickname, and ironically, it's actually the name of a bowling company.
Yeah.
Right? What is that nickname?
My nickname is Hammer, or Hammer Time, HT. There's a bunch of nicknames that I have. This was actually started before I was bowling. This was probably when I was about maybe 4 or 5, maybe even 6 years old. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of a nickname that was passed down from my dad's best friend's son from college, and they kind of gave me that nickname. And ironically, once I got into bowling, I realized that was a ball company. And when I first found out, it was just so cool. I was so fascinated that my nickname was actually, after a bowling ball company.
Yeah.
But later then, I realized that the bowling ball company came out a lot older than me, a lot earlier from my existence. So, one of the original bowling ball companies.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Do you have a favorite ball company you like to throw in your leagues and stuff like that?
Surprisingly, it's not Hammer.
Wow.
I've thought about switching, but I really like Storm equipment. It's what I've been throwing mainly since I've been bowling, started getting fingertip bowling balls, that type of stuff. It's basically been Storm or Rotor Grip pretty much my whole bowling career.
Oh, awesome. So I understand that there's something called the Junior Bowlers Tour, the JBTs. Mm-hmm. Have you won any JBT titles, which means have you come in first place? And if not, how close have you come?
I have 2 JBT titles. One was in handicap and the other one was in scratch. So the handicap one, I was about, I think, 11. Both my championships are actually here at this bowling alley right now.
So like I mentioned, you recently finished second in your high school state tournament this past year. How did that feel, and what goals do you have set for yourself for next year?
When I left that 10-pin for a while, I needed a strike for the championship, and I got the 10-pin. For a while, I was actually kind of upset, but as it started hitting me, I felt more proud of myself. Realized that I defeated a very good amount of bowlers in that tournament. It's an honor just to be in that situation. At least I made a good shot when I needed to. I just got a bad break. But the goals for next year, I've had pretty high expectations for myself. I'm hoping that I will, finish first in the tournament, but I don't want to assume, because I just want to keep improving my average and improving my overall game. My balance at the foul line needs some work, and I will definitely work on that in the off season.
Perfect. So people don't really realize how much practice you really need and how much concentration you need to bowl. how often do you get to the lanes to practice, and for how long do you practice at a time?
Usually I do three or four times a week. I practice, a lot, and I mainly work on drills, like one-step drills, like getting my release better, working on my timing. That helps too. Definitely my balance at the foul line, staying down. That's the main thing I wanted to work on, and also keeping a nice smooth release. That was the key to my success this year, was keeping my release nice and smooth. So.
That's awesome. Yeah, practice makes perfect, so
Yeah.
that's definitely how you can exceed in bowling, definitely. So I know that you just finished your sophomore year of high school. I know you got some time to go before college comes and your future career, but have you ever given any thought to bowl in college?
Yes, I'm thinking about that. I don't know if I'll be ready to go to college right after high school. I may go to a community college first and boost my grades up, because they're so-so, but
Okay.
I will definitely look into that. I was actually thinking about William Patterson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I know they
That'd
have
be
a good bowling school. Maybe more out west, like Wichita. Maybe they have a really good bowling school. Kendry's good too.
Yeah.
Those are just a few that I would know of.
Perfect. And if you were to bowl in college, would you consider yourself bowling pro in the future? Is that a dream of yours, to bowl pro?
Oh yeah, since I was a little kid, I dreamed of that for a long time. Becoming a pro and just winning that first title is always a dream. Hopefully it will come true if I just keep working. Keep working
I
hard.
hope to see you on TV someday.
Yeah.
So recently, for people that don't know, bowling was actually shut down as an Olympic sport for 2024. People were voting on it and it didn't pass. But do you believe bowling will ever get a spot, or do you believe that bowling deserves a spot in the Olympics?
Oh yeah, I think it does, because it adds like a different, because bowling is definitely international, and I think that should be involved in that, because there's so many bowlers in so many different countries. I think it will give spectators a different look on another sport, and also bowling is also very competitive too. So it's a very competitive sport, and I think they should add that. Yeah.
Perfect. Is there anything else you want to share with the viewers at home? Give them some tips and tricks on how to succeed.
Well, the key to a starter bowler is to try to keep your feet slow. Definitely that's a key to help you make better shots, and follow through to your target always. No matter if you're you throw a curve or a straight ball, always follow through to your target.
Perfect. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me today, and I wish you great success in your future endeavors. Okay? Thank you.